Hey y'all, 4th of July is right around the corner. You know what that means down here in South Carolina. Barbecue. So today I'm gonna inject a Boston butt with this Kinder's Honey Hot barbecue sauce. So we're gonna inject the butt with that. We're gonna put it on the green egg. I already got the green egg coming up to 250 degrees. We're gonna put some rub on the butt, and then we're gonna crank it. We're gonna cook it till 205 internally, and we're gonna do us some chopped up barbecue. Let's get to it. For my rub, I'm gonna use some chili powder, some black pepper, some garlic salt, and some red cayenne pepper. So we're gonna mix our rub up. Then we're gonna rub the butt, then we're gonna inject the butt. Okay, so I'll mix up my rub, and we're gonna actually put the rub on before we do the injection. That way, when I'm rubbing it around, I'm not squeezing the sauce back out. All right, so I'm doing a tablespoon and a half of black pepper. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of chili powder. Tablespoon of cayenne pepper. And a tablespoon and a half of garlic salt. Now I'm gonna mix it up real good. Okay, so that's our rub. Now I'm gonna cheat for my binder. I'm just gonna use some spray on avocado oil. All right, I'm gonna put my rub on. And I wanna coat all the sides, the ends, the top, the bottom. Like I said, I'm gonna cook it fat side down. Y'all can comment in the comments how y'all do y'all's, fat side up, fat side down. Because there's a whole bunch of different ways to do them. And this is a boneless butt. I was throwing a bone-in butt, and our little greyhound Emily decided it was in the sink thawing, in the bag and all, original bag. Well, she decided she wanted some Boston butt. So she ate about a third of it. And right now, that Boston butt is cooking in the electric smoker. The injector kit I'm gonna be using is my Car for Field. You can get it on Amazon. There'll be a link down in the description to Amazon, and then just search for Car for Field and use that link. You'll be helping the channel. Okay, back to business. Time to do our injection. Okay, so we got our butt injected. Now it is a boneless butt, so I need to get some butcher twine and just tie it up a little bit because I don't want it falling apart on me. So I'm gonna tie it up and we'll be right back, and the grill should be ready to roll. Okay, we got our big green egg up to temperature. So I'm gonna put my Boston butt on there as promised, fat side down. I'm gonna let it go probably for about 45 minutes or an hour, and then I'm gonna take my twin temp spike temperature probe from Thermopro, And we're going to stick one of those in there so that we keep an eye on when it gets up to 205 degrees. So let's close it up, let it cook. Okay, my ThermoPro temp spike says we're at 160 internal. I want to probe it. Let's see how it matches up. We go in right by where the temp spike is. Here I'm showing 150-ish. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my other probe, my white probe, and I'm gonna stick it in there. Let's see what it does. We'll just run both probes. How about that? But it's looking good. We are 4 hours in and between 150, 160 degrees. So, and I'll pull it based on what that temp spike says and it'll still fall apart. But doesn't that look good? All right, if we're looking, we ain't cooking, so we need to shut this thing back down. Okay, I want to take a quick second and tell y'all about my ThermoPro. I'm using the twin temp spikes. I also use the Lightning. There's a link I'll put in the description to ThermoPro where you can go to their website and you get all that kind of stuff. They got some really good deals running right now. And also, if you use coupon code DBB15, Dennis's Backyard Barbecue 15, DBB15, if you use that coupon code, you save an extra 15% off. Also, you saw the injector that I used. I got that off Amazon. The tripod that I'm using, I got that off Amazon. I'm gonna put a link to Amazon also down in the description. If you use that link, anything you buy on Amazon, you will help the channel. Other than that, we'll put the recipe for our Boston butt that we injected in the description once we finish the cook. And y'all will be able to check that out anytime you want to and see if you can replicate it, make changes. Let me know in the comments if you decide to make any changes. Anyway, let's get back to our regularly scheduled. All right, we are 6 hours in. Take a look. It's looking good, but we're at 172 degrees. So I'm gonna start easing my temperature up a little bit toward 275 because apparently I've stalled around 170 internal. So I'm gonna ease the temperature up to about 275 and then we're gonna finish this cook off. All right, now it's only about maybe a 6 or 7 pound butt, so it shouldn't be a real long cook. We're just gonna power it up through the stall. Check back in a little bit. All right, we are right at 8.5 hours. I just pulled out both of my temp spikes. Now, I haven't turned this. I left it the same way the whole cook. Look at that. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, let's get this butt off the grill. Okay, so we just took it off the grill. I'm gonna wrap it in tin foil and I'm gonna let it rest for about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna pull it apart. Okay, so it's been resting for about 30 minutes. Like I said, this is a boneless one. So let's get those strings cut off of here, which I actually forgot were on here because I'm not used to boneless. That's kind of where we are. All right, so I'm gonna take my meat claws and I'm just gonna tear this apart. At this point, we're doing pulled pork barbecue. Okay. You see how tender it is. It's got some nice bark on it, but it's just coming right apart. And we'll take this and we'll churn this up and grind this up, tear this apart into little bitty slices. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. You just keep going until you get it to over what size you want. Now, what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna take this in the house after a while and I'm gonna chip it up. I'm gonna cut it up real fine. Because I just like it that way. A lot of people like pulled pork, a lot of people like chipped pork. So if you like pulled pork, do this part right here and then stop. But now, it is time to take a taste. We are coming up on July 4th right here in South Carolina. And what I'm gonna do, that's still hot. But that is good with no sauce on it. What I'm gonna do, put a little bit of this Kinder's Honey Hot Barbecue sauce on it. Man, that is good. 8.5 hours. Wow. All right, so that does it for my 8-hour, 7.5 pound Boston butt smoke. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, I will put the recipe down in the description box. And until I see y'all again at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.